Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwingsletsplays, and Happy New Year! It is a brand new year. That means it's time for a new live series, Lego Marvel The Avengers, based on the MCU Marvel Studios. And we're going to be playing this again because, unfortunately, well, everything's gone. So, you go to load game, it says, there's no save data. So, I don't know what happened. But it doesn't matter. We're going to play this game again live for the next week or so. And then we're going to be doing free play, finishing this game in free roam and free play, playing as Spider-Man. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we hope you guys will enjoy it. So if you're fans of the MCU, tell us your favorite Marvel film in the comment section below or in that little side thingy there. And this will be every day around 5 o'clock. So keep it locked here for The Avengers. In Marvel.
Avengers, assemble!
Yep. And of course, this won't be as good as our original series, but it'll still be fun.
It will be great.
This is not a drill. We are under attack.
Age of Ultron stuff.
Whoa. Loki Septum must be here. Strucker couldn't mount his defense without it.
Oh yeah, they use sound bites from the movie.
Yep, they do. I never like how they make Hulk look a little different. He's supposed to be green. They make him kind of like pale and sickly.
Yeah.
Sickly Hulk.
It's like they're trying to make him look sophisticated.
Yep.
This is Maria Hill to all Avengers. Advance to the fortress. We've confirmed Strucker is
Okay,
inside.
one sec. Before we get you in, we're just gonna mess around with... Oh, we can't change the music. We can put subtitles on, though. I thought there was a way to lower the music. Sound effects volume.
Great to see. We've got a lot of members in the chat right now. Great to see you guys. We've got Mage Wolf here, Brianna, and let's see. We had a member. We had Jackson. Slender's Ways says Happy 2022, everyone. Thanks so much for being a member of Slender's Ways. Hey Timothy and everyone, all the DC Nerd and a lot of awesome Tom, Howie, Aaron X, and everyone. Thanks so much for being members. Arcerio. And great to see everyone hanging out in the chat. Hello, Blackwing says Avengers ... Assemble. That's right, Blackwing.
That's right, Blackwing. Yep.
That's funny. You're awesome, Blackwing. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve, Blackwing, and great to see you. Great to see you. Garrett says, I'm basic. My favorite MCU film is Endgame. Awesome.
Okay.
We put everything together well with Cap, Peggy, and their Dan. Oh, okay. I haven't got that far, actually. I haven't watched that yet. I've watched 20 minutes of it. Hey, Thomas Vu. Hey, Austin. Oh, I see. Maybe something's happening with Peggy in that then. I guess it's fine. You guys can talk about it because it's been so... I don't know how long it is. Hey, Mage Wolf. Hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Hey, Jackson. Great to see you. Melina and Slender's Ways. H Nation, Levi.
Shocking.
It was to match his tone color in the Age of Ultron because his green got made darker, says Blackwing. Oh, I didn't realize that, Blackwing. Awesome. Thank you. Very cool. Also, always Blackwing with the comic book facts. Or Sentai Ranger facts. Or Power Rangers facts. Facts just all around. Cool stuff facts. Alright, hey Air Cereal, how's it going? Hey Couch, how's it going? Hope you had a great New Year's, Couch. I bet a lot of people were sitting on you eating crackers and watching movies for the New Year's, Couch. That sounded weird. Hey Batman, how's it going? Hey Dozen R, Happy New Year! Yep, we've got Dozen R, who's actually a member over on Patreon. Great to see you, Omerald. Hope you had a great New Year's. Hey Samantha, Justin and Trevor. Happy New Year's, Mr. Top and Michael and Samantha, Matt and everyone. Hope you guys are having a great New Year's Day, and everyone I missed, hello to you too. Wow, this music is pretty rockin'.
Yeah, this is gonna be copyright. This is from the Avengers movies. So
Oh, this is the Lord of the Rings. This game.
Yeah, this is Danny Elfman's Age of Ultron score.
Danny Elfman wrote the music for Age of Ultron?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
I thought he did. I don't remember.
No, it's possible. I mean, there was good music. I didn't even realize. Wow, he's such a great composer. He's like one of my favorites.
It's part of the reason why, what's his name? Why they had Danny Elfman return to do the Justice League, like, movie score.
I really hope I get to write music for movies someday. That's what I really like to do.
I know the first Avengers movie the soundtrack was done by somebody else. I don't remember who though, because Elfman didn't come up with the score of the Avengers. That was someone else. I think it was the guy who did the Mummy movies. I don't remember though.
There's so many good composers, music composers, and there's some bad ones as well. But there's so many good ones. I just remember in when I was in like 4th grade, they had all these pictures of different composers that were like famous, that did famous things, and you know, most of them I don't really even remember anymore, but you know, like one of them was a woman, and I was like, I remember talking to my teacher and being like, wait, you're saying girls can be music composers too? And she said, yep. She's like, yep, definitely. She said there are a lot of great female music composers, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. That's when I really started to want to become a composer, because I thought
That's
that
sweet.
was cool. I'm
Yeah.
kind of weird about that.
No,
I'm
you're
weird.
fine.
Then
So-
I found out the Castlevania composer was a girl, and I was like, whoa, more. I'm like, I can do this. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, most likely this entire series is going to be
Copyright.
Oh yeah. Until we get to free roam, where the music will be more not based on the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
But any free play or anything like that is going to be, you know. That's why when we get to free play, I'm going to turn off the music.
Okay. Sorry
But
for my weird
no,
rant about
just
nothing.
for like going through the levels and stuff like that the first time, it'd be fine. So
Yeah.
that's later on. You're gonna have to be Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is it weird that every female that comes into the Avengers, it's like I'm glad, but I feel like Black Widow never got what she needed, like for how long she was there. So I just feel like they're replacing her with other people, and she never got what she did get a movie, but it just wasn't. It wasn't really about her. It was about her backstory. It wasn't about like her future, which I wish it would have been like that.
She doesn't have a future.
I know. But if you think about it, Steve Rogers' movie was about his backstory, too. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, but that was his introduction.
I know. Oh, right, that was the first one.
Why are they saying they want me to do this? And? Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Go. No, it's fine.
Lost your element of surprise.
Well, I think it's Anthony Mackie, the guy who plays the new Captain America and also Falcon, you know?
Yeah, Falcon.
Well, anyway, apparently he and the guy who plays Bucky, I can't remember the guy's name, but they used to like rag on, I guess they were always ragging on, what's his name? From the Tom Holland? Like they were just pretending, like every time they do an interview, they'd be like, what's it like to work with Tom Holland? And they were just like basically giving him such a hard time, being like, yeah, Tom Holland is such a jerk in real life. He has like an entourage and he demands juice every 15 minutes. Like they were just like always telling like basically,
funny.
and they would do a straight face, so like the people that were like interviewing them were just weirded out, like what? And like they were just thinking like, why don't you like Tom Holland? They would even be like, he's a sweetheart, and then like Anthony Mackie was like, no, he's not. He's a complete jerk. And like, but anyway, Tom
funny.
Holland got him back because he said, he's like, have you watched my latest movie? And Anthony Mackie was like, no, I haven't. He's like, I'm not gonna watch that. He's like, there's no use in it. He's like, it's just another movie by a spoiled, you know, teenager or whatever. Like he was just like ragging on him. And then he's like, oh yeah, he's like, Tom Holland said, I think I watched the Falcon movie. He goes, "Oh wait, no, there wasn't one." Like, so he made like a sick burn on him.
That's hilarious.
Because there was he was basically getting him back because he
You're
was
gonna have to
ragging
wait.
on him so much.
You're gonna have to wait.
Oh, sorry, but that was like some interview that I was watching. I thought it was cute.
That's funny.
Yep, it was kind of funny. I'll have to show you that, but I'm gonna drop out because I don't like the split screen look.
That's fine.
So today is Nacho Day. It was supposed to be yesterday for New Year's Eve, but we did not nacho.
Yep. So if you guys are just coming in, Avengers every day at 5 o'clock until we wrap it up. Around 8 o'clock tonight, because there's no Ultimate stream, there will be another thing of Young Justice. Ultimate streams resume this coming week, like sometime. I think like Friday or something. So Young Justice will be over. And then once Arkham Origins ends tonight, there will be a bonus stream of Arkham Origins tomorrow. I'm not playing Apex Legends. Please stop inviting us. And I'm trying to think what else. Like, I got distracted by the Apex Legends thing.
People do that to me all the time. Some
Ye-
people do it to troll me now. Like,
Oh.
they'll randomly invite me to random games that they know I'm not playing.
Ah,
Like, I'll be streaming Mario Kart, and people on the Mario Kart stream will invite me to play, like, Bomberman, like, on the stream.
so the Sonic and the Black Knight thumbs are ready to go. So that'll be happening
Awesome.
this month. And then hopefully either by February or the end of this month will be the Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
And Luke's gonna have another stressful week sometime this month. Because I'm gonna be gone for a couple days.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna be
close
driving.
close to your birthday. Because it's
I
gonna.
still want to be here for my birthday so I can do my birthday stream.
Okay, it's gonna
Unless
be
you want me to be gone for my birthday.
before you go to Illinois. We have to get your car fixed or you'll break down. Because it's not in the best shape right now. It can't go with all the. What I like about like fancy cars, or not fancy cars, but like cars that give you computer warnings, is I can get a health check sent to my email telling me all the things wrong with the car. Car needs an oil change, it needs tires rotated, needs all kinds of stuff done. Because it's more than due. It hasn't been done in like 2 years. I'm actually amazed the car can run when the oil needs to be changed the way it does. That's the power of the Jeep. But it won't survive a cross-country trip until it's fixed. Like
I have to
you'd
get
break
into
down in Ohio or
my,
Pittsburgh.
My card is completely like expired, so I have to figure out where my new card is.
You're gonna have to talk to the bank about that.
I don't think they sent one.
Sure they did. Unless you had to call and ask. I don't really know how it works.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, do I have to request that or they auto send?
Am I supposed to cut this out? I can't tell what I'm doing. Okay, I had to cut that out. Sweet. Now I can just blow this up. Yep, stand clear. Boom.
Yeah, it is weird. Look at. Hey, it does look darker green, I guess. I would
looks-
say this is more gray.
He looks sickly Hulk. Yeah, he looks like the beginnings of Grey Hulk. A little bit.
He looks like Grundy.
I like him all green though. I don't like him like
I like him brighter green.
yeah. I don't like
I don't
him
know why
pale green.
his color would change though. It's kind of weird.
Well, Captain America time and Thor.
Oh, that was a pretty cool flip.
Yep. Now it's gonna be Thor and Cap. I like how they switched off between the characters in this one. Thought it was kind of cool. You get to play a little bit with Iron Man and Hawkeye and Black Widow, and then they had you because the whole teamwork thing was pretty big.
Well, here's a fun, interesting topic that I've heard people talking about online.
Boom, boom, boom,
Which
boom.
Spider-Man of the 3 Spider-Man movies that Spider-Man actors and characters that there have been in the last, I don't know, decade, I don't know how long.
20 years.
20 years. Which of them would be most likely to be able to possibly lift Thor's hammer? Because some people say that they think that Tobey Maguire could actually lift Thor's hammer
It would be Toby.
because of all he's been through and like all the heartache he's gone through and how he's had to learn great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, Toby would be able to lift the hammer. Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland probably not.
Yeah, because they just haven't been through as much.
I think Tom Holland has the ability to become like the best Spider-Man, just like Henry Cavill has the ability to, be the best Superman if they really follow what their characters are supposed to be like. Whether or not we get to see that is up to the actors. Well, I mean, in Henry's case, it's really not up to him. WB just doesn't want anything to do with him, which is sad.
You know, weirdly enough, Luke, I just was watching an interview with The Rock,
Yeah.
and it said a month ago.
Yeah, I know.
And he was talking about how he wants to throw down with Superman, and the picture he put was Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I know. But he got in
In the
trouble
video.
for doing that.
I just thought that was interesting.
You have to throw your hammer at the wall.
Oh, I just thought that was really interesting. He put Henry Cavill's picture in his video.
Yeah, of course he did.
So that's the Superman he was thinking of fighting.
That's the Superman he's always been thinking of fighting. But, I mean, the good news is the merger, or not merger, sorry, the buyout with Discovery happens. We're in 2022 now, so Warner Media has until May to get their act together. And then, as The Rock keeps saying, the hierarchy at the Warner Brothers is about to change. Which a lot of people believe he's been hinting at the buyout. So,
Yeah,
because he knows
what
people
else?
at Discovery and all this other stuff, and Warner Brothers just has no idea what they're doing. I mean, I'm going to have to do a podcast tonight because Grace is saying some pretty crazy stuff on Twitter again, how, like, basically the DC universe is going to introduce, like, an all-female Trinity, like, female Batman,
yeah,
female
right.
Superman, new Wonder Woman.
Why would they do that?
Because obviously they have no idea who their audience is. They're going to belittle Keaton just like I said they were going to.
Why would you need an all-female Trinity if 80% of your audience is guys for comic books?
I don't
It
know.
doesn't even make any sense.
Well, what I've been saying is, unfortunately, DC is going to have to learn their lesson the way Sony did with the all-female Ghostbusters movie that bombed. Like, they're going to have to make a movie that is so panned that it's going to force them to basically learn their lesson. You know, do what the fans tell them or go broke. Because that's what Sony, it was a good lesson to learn because they gave us an amazing Ghostbusters movie. They gave us one of probably the greatest superhero movies of all time, No Way Home. But they had to fall from grace first and, like, really hit the ground hard before they, you know, were able to come up on top again.
It's so disrespectful to the fans, though, to not even care what people want and just make your own thing, like, regardless of what people are asking for.
Mm-hmm.
This is so weird.
Well, yeah, they're getting, even though they haven't made this announcement, it's just from Grace, like, DC and Warner Media is getting, like, ratioed bad on Twitter and Instagram tonight.
Those turrets are
Like,
gonna let up.
if this is their plan, it's not going how they thought.
Is Grace the lady with, I don't know how to describe her, but she
She's-
looks like she's in her 40s. She wears a lot of eye makeup and she has very blonde hair and she's really
Yeah.
pretty.
Yep, she's a New Yorker.
Okay, I
She's
think I know
she's
who
a
that is.
she's a New York critic. Now, to Grace's credit though, she's been right about a lot of stuff, except when it comes to DC. Her contacts never quite get DC correct. She was wrong about the Suicide Squad. She was wrong about her inside information for Aquaman. She was wrong about Aquaman 2. She was wrong about, like, the Batman and some of the plot direction that they were going. And she was wrong about the Harley Quinn movie.
I don't understand. She's making predictions based on saying she heard it.
Based
from
on her
someone?
contacts, yeah.
Well, maybe her contacts are wrong.
I don't know.
Or maybe they don't know what's happening.
I think I need to draw its fire, and then you have to hit the switch. You have to hit the switch. There's a switch there. See?
Okay.
There you go. Oh, I guess we already broke it. Okay, never mind.
Well doneeth.
I don't really understand what just happened now, but apparently that guy's not doing anything anymore. All right, so we're gonna leave. Do we have a
Guess
dig
we'll
ability?
find
Do you have a
out.
dig?
It says you have to be Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl.
It won't even let me switch to
Yeah, no.
another character.
We're going down. We will find.
I mean,
we will
I have
find a
no
way.
problem having a all-female Elseworld story.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to do that, but having that as your main story would be kind of weird. That would be like saying, well, then you should have like an all-male one. Like, it's just weird. It doesn't go both ways for them.
Yeah, like I said, they're gonna have to hit the ground hard, just like Sony did in 2016, because, you know, because of Sony's fall from grace and like them literally losing money and like seeing one of their brands like do terribly, it forced them to really reevaluate and they've more than made up for it. They're gonna make $1 billion with Spider-Man. They might make like $1.5 billion or something. They did really well with the Ghostbusters movie, Afterlife. They made profit on that. It only cost them around like 55 to 70 million to make it. They made like close to 300 million, so they profited on that. And they have their Morbius movie comes out this month. Morbius is in, my gosh, when is Morbius? I think Morbius is soon. Oh, we need to do a team-up move. Come over here. Hit me. Not like that. Hit me. Bring the hammer down. Boom. There you go. See? There are tag team moves in this. Cool, right?
Well, maybe she just doesn't. Maybe somebody thinks they're gonna do an all-female thing. I think that maybe they're delusional.
I mean, they ruined the Matrix. If this is what Warner Brothers' plan is, the problem is, we'll let this go and then we'll talk.
Send in the Iron Legion.
We'll talk about this in a minute. This is all cutscene stuff.
Okay.
This quadrant is unsafe. Please back away. We are here.
Someone's got a pitchfork.
Please back away. We are here to help.
Pie in the face.
Who gave the order to attack?
Herr Strucker, it's the Avengers. They have to be after the scepter.
We will not yield. The Americans sent
Here
their
to help.
circus freaks to test us. We will send them back in bags. No surrender!
I'm going to surrender. If we give the Avengers the weapons, they may not look too far into what we've been. Twins. They're not ready to take out. No. I mean, the twins.
Twins are gone. These are long cutscenes too, which is cool. Bet you didn't see that coming.
You didn't see
There it is.
Cute little Russian accent. Russian accent is one of the cutest accents. Very cute.
Enhanced. He's a blur.
Clint's hit pretty bad, guys. We're gonna need evac.
I can get Barton to the jet. The sooner we're gone, the better. You and Stark secure the scepter. Copy that. I'm closing in.
Yep, and this is cast by the Avengers people, but it might actually just be lines from the films.
Bridges down, people.
Stark, do you copy? We're detecting a large number of airborne threats above the fortress. We'll need to get rid of them so Captain Rogers can find his way inside.
22, 43, 35.
Oh, the split screen is so jarring.
You don't have to do it.
It's like, it's two different things. Do you want me to cut out?
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're doing two different things at once. I mean, it's up
This
to
is
you.
making my head hurt. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna be
Alright,
in it.
alright.
I'm sorry. I can try to get in it later and just, it's bothering me.
You're fine. I'll do the Captain America stuff first, and then I'll switch to Iron Man.
Yeah.
Amber's little head is hurting. So yeah,
It's okay.
where was I? Like,
I don't
so
remember
pretty
what we
much,
were talking about.
we're talking about DC stuff.
There's a thing you can say save.
Save?
Yeah.
I don't think I need to worry about saving. Whoa! Okay, that is a little jarring. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
I personally think that
You were saying that like certain people believe Discovery's gonna
well, yeah.
change.
Well,
and
because
stuff.
Discovery has said, wait, what just happened? Did it save and exit? What did I do?
We did save and continue, I thought you did.
I thought I did save and continue. Is this just a long loading screen? No, it exited out. Wow. Okay, so I'll go back in.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, alright.
Load
Let's
game.
try this again.
As long as it says it's saved. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, if the Discovery is known for like franchising things like crazy and making as much money as possible. Like they did spin-offs of the Tank Show. They did tons of different shows about fish and making tanks for celebrities and all this other stuff.
And that's not really... That's amazing they were able to do that, since making tank for a fish is not very exciting.
And they made profit on each one
It's-
of their little spin-off things
it's
that
not
they've
even
done.
a very exciting thing.
So they see a lot of money potential with DC properties that Warner Brothers doesn't see. And the rule was before is Warner Brothers had about until the end of December, early January to get their crap together before, you know, once Discovery takes over, that they basically, you know, change everything. So most likely you'll get the Flash movie the way it is because it's in post-production. The Batgirl movie is probably going to see several changes before it's released, because that's going to be worked on. They're trying to put a rush on it right now. Like they're supposed.
They want to get it there.
They started filming in December.
Yeah.
So they want to get it. And also Keaton's schedule is very busy, so they wanted to get everything like up and running as quickly as possible. But probably part of the reason why they're doing that is because since the Flash is in post-production and other things, they want to get their vision out there before Discovery basically pulls the plug. Because what's going to happen is, let's say the Batgirl movie is very poorly received on HBO Max. Then the entire DC universe, again, just like with Justice League, is going to get scuttled. If the Flash movie does bad, like, everything's going to be rebooted. Like, everything that's in development will just be... Discovery will kill it all. Because they know that Warner Brothers' current plan is bumpkiss. It's not going to work. It won't make them money. And just like Sony, they want to make money. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why Warner Brothers doesn't want to make money. It doesn't make sense to me. They have all these iconic characters that they could make billions upon billions of dollars in merchandising and everything, but they have to go and wreck their comic books. They have to mess up their films. It doesn't really make sense to me that they would want to do that. Like, especially after seeing, if I was a DC executive and I saw what happened with No Way Home and be like, well, we're doing nostalgia too, but we're doing it like The Matrix, and then seeing The Matrix fail, it'd be like, emergency meeting, we need to steer the ship around because we're going to have a terrible 2022. You know, the Batman's going to be really good, but everything after that is not going to be up to par except for maybe Black Adam's movie. You know, we need to fix things like ASAP, or we're going to lose millions upon millions of dollars like the next 2 years. Because you, as an executive, you would know all the stuff that's happening like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And after you went to go see what they did, because they probably thought based on the trailers where Zendaya was making fun of Doc Ock and kind of belittling him, they probably thought the whole part of the movie was Tom Holland's characters making fun of like the old Spider-Man characters.
Yeah.
And they probably planned on, actually they probably already filmed making fun of Keaton and stuff, like in his 2 roles that he's going to be in.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I didn't really want to see No Way Home, because I was thinking, great, like, these teenagers are just being disrespectful to these iconic characters.
Right.
And there's no reason for me to watch this movie, because it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't want to watch this. But, yeah, when I actually saw the movie, that's not what it was.
No,
but
it's not what it was
I'm
at all.
not going to say what it was, because I don't want to spoil the movie, but it was really good. But, yeah, the trailer made it seem as though that's what it was.
Yeah, so I got some DMs for people. They were like, are you worried about this? And I said, no. I said, I'm going to be completely candid. I said, they need to fall before they can succeed. So they need for these plans of theirs to bomb big time, or they'll never learn their lesson. Even then, they might not learn their lesson. And it's going to take Discovery to uproot, like, a lot of people. But I was correcting people today, too. They're like, well, isn't the Discovery thing a merger? It's like, no. The new company is going to be called either Discovery Warner or Warner Discovery, and Discovery are going to be the CEOs for Warner Film, Warner Television. Like, they're being put in place of everything because their argument was last year that their executives do a better job than the Warner Media ones, which they're not wrong. You know, they've made multi-million dollars off some of the stupidest ideas ever on Discovery. I'm sorry, but the idea of, like, different shows about putting together fish tanks, how in the world would that be entertaining, and how would that be, like,
I would be
almost
like,
$500 million property? That makes no sense.
But somehow I have watched a lot of those shows.
I know.
Even though in reality, if there was somebody coming in here building a fish tank in my house, you know how boring that would be for 3 weeks?
It doesn't make sense.
That would be so boring, but instead they're just like, okay, we're going to make the fish tank go around here, and it'll be just right with your, you know, lights are going to be near it, and you'll be able to have it right in your living room so you can watch TV, and it's like, wow, I want a fish tank now. It's like
right,
making it so exciting.
Here's the idea. So, you know, just based on all the crazy shows on Discovery that make them money and how they like to milk franchises, the reason why they even bought into this idea, because, you know, AT&T is struggling financially. Like, they are in the red. Or not the red, they're in the black.
Oh my gosh.
Red.
I think Discovery is the channel that did that show about survival.
What's the financial term for bad? Is it red or black? Usually Black Friday is a good thing. I think it's red.
I think you don't want to be in the red.
I don't think you want to be in the red. I think red's bad.
The
But
black is better, I'm pretty sure.
basically, AT&T is like billions of dollars in debt. So they put up to sale for Warner Media, and then Discovery was one of the only other companies outside of, I think it was Columbia, that like kind of expressed interest, but Columbia was like, nah, because they're making tons of money with the Sony stuff.
Oh, right.
And there was one other company that was in talks with it.
I think there was that Discovery show called Survival, and it was how I learned how to survive a bear attack. And also, it gave me nightmares forever because I never want to mess with a bear ever.
Yeah, but I had a couple of DMs with like some people saying, "How dare you root for a company to do badly?" This is like another press guy, and it's
just
like,
so that
but you don't
learn.
understand. Like, we will never have a epiphany moment for Warner like Sony did with Ghostbusters. Is if they don't hit the ground hard, they're never going to change course because they're always going to be like, it's the fans' fault, and it's like they need to see that they can't do whatever they want. Like, if the fans don't go and support their movie's going to bomb.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting a boycott. I'm just saying that they need to see that they're not going to get the same reception as Spider-Man, especially if they ruin Keaton's character. People want to see Keaton coming back and kicking butt. Even Kevin Smith, who's a little crazy, wants Keaton to do well because that was his Batman. For a lot of people my age, that's their Batman, and to have him come back and just be ruined, theoretically, in 2 movies, that's not going to go over the same way as certain characters showing up in No Way Home, who were treated with respect and, you know, really brought everybody together from so many different franchises of Spider-Man. You want that same feeling for a Batman movie, you know?
Yeah, someone in the chat was saying, give me a Jon Stewart movie and get rid of the CW. Give me a red is bad, black is neutral, or normal. The Flash movie could change if Discovery wants it to, says Batman. And Batman also said, yeah, get rid of the CW and give me Jon Stewart. That's the thing I have with the... I mean, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I feel like my viewpoint on this is, like, I feel like I have a very controversial view of, like, I read somewhere, like, there was this person that was talking online one time, and they were saying that, like, you know, they, for Christmas and stuff, they give their boy, like, a BB gun.
Oh my gosh.
And then, like, they would give their girls would want dolls. And they said it's normal for for little boys to want to be somewhat violent because they have to learn to protect people. So that's my way of thinking when it comes to superheroes and stuff. It is good to have girl superheroes, but, you know, some of these characters that haven't been represented yet in film, like, you know, Jon Stewart and Static Shock and some people that we've been waiting to get movies from that are important, you know, male characters, especially good role models for, you know, African Americans and stuff. I think that's more important to get a movie with them first. Then worry about the female characters, because there's something about men learning to protect people and being a hero that's really important. And I think that it's more my you know, my belief, which is, you know, I guess people don't agree with me, but I think that's more important than having the female characters in there. That's my personal belief. So I really think having a Jon Stewart thing and stuff like this is more important than... I think I don't mind having the girl characters in, but there's other more important... There's characters that really need that first. You know? Like Luke Fox, Jon Stewart, and even having a Superman that we like, Henry Cavill. You know, it is good to have role models for... I mean, for young men, so they know how to... It's like chivalry nights. You
want to bring in actors that are popular. Like, you need big star power for your characters. Like, most of these people that they're bringing in to be the face of these agencies, you know,
yeah,
like...
nobody knows who they are.
Leslie Grace, I mean, you could say she's a good actor, but she was in a movie that bombed before they gave her a blockbuster.
I mean,
the Sasha lady, I have no idea who she is, but supposedly you're going to put her in like the role of Superman. Like another, I mean, you could say that Christopher Reeve was an unknown when he started, but the man had charisma and he had the ability to do Superman. If they're just bringing in like from what we've heard of the Supergirl character, it's kind of like Captain Marvel but for DC. Like very stoic, not really emotional.
Can I say though, the Christopher Reeve movie though, like they had a lot of really famous actors in that movie. They wanted Christopher Reeve to be an unknown. Like I even saw interviews about the casting of that. They wanted him to be an unknown because, he's supposed to be your average person, Clark Kent. And so he was just supposed to be like somebody you wouldn't even notice. So until he became Superman. So that was the whole point. Like that's why they wanted him to be an unknown. Because they wanted, basically, I think they wanted him to be like Superman. Like you wouldn't think of anyone else but him as Superman. Like he's Superman. He's not he didn't play any other role. He is Superman, basically.
So yeah, honestly, like I've been saying and like I've been telling people on the phone today, and some have agreed with me, in order for Warner to succeed, they have to fall flat on their face. Like, big time. Not just, like, a little stumble with, like, Justice League. I'm talking, like, total, utter humiliation, like what Sony went through with Ghostbusters. Like, the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. They have to go through something like that, or they will never, ever, ever change. Ever. It's not in their, The only thing they listen to is making money. So if they utterly fail and are completely outpaced by all the stuff that Marvel's doing next year, and even other rival companies. Like, that is the best lesson that they can learn. Because if they just kind of limp by like they have been, then they're going to continue to do stuff that the fans aren't behind, that the fans don't want, and it's just not going to be that same connection that Marvel has with their viewers. Like, for the most part. I mean, at least the Sonyverse. The Marvelverse with the Eternals showed a very big disconnect. But I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige's going to learn from his mistake.
I mean, I don't know, honey. You're a lot better at figuring all this out. I'm just like to watch the movies and I can tell if I like a movie or I don't. I don't really... I can't really analyze it very much. I don't...
So you have one more gun to take down, I think. Unless that's me. I'm trying to see.
So great to see you guys in the chat. And just FYI, we decided to do... this for the new year because we were going to do the free roam, but we didn't realize that we didn't have our save file, so we're actually going to play through the whole thing. So sorry about the huge DC discussion. There's just something that was going on.
Yeah, it kind of happened today. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, it's all over the place. But I mean, they're just citing one person. It's not like official confirmation yet. Like other DC leakers and scoopers haven't said anything yet.
Honestly, honey, I wouldn't worry about it. I would just enjoy the Lego game because probably not a real thing anyway. You're getting angry for nothing.
I like putting out flames. It's fun.
Yeah.
So I need to take down the last AA gun and then you can come in.
I don't know, because then it tempts me to say my opinion. My opinion is usually very unpopular, so I don't want to say it. But I'm tempted to say it.
You're good to land now. Sorry about that. I kind of forgot how to play this game because... like, this game uses teamwork more than some of the other LEGO games because, the Avengers are a team. And also, the last time we played through this was, I want to say 2016, 2015. It's quite a while ago. Another cutscene.
Sentry mode.
Guys, I got Strucker.
Yeah, I got something bigger.
Another cutscene.
I got eyes on the prize.
Uh-oh, somebody's got Tony Stark. Looks like it's Scarlet Witch, though.
Yep, Scarlet Witch.
So she's evil in this.
Well, this is her first appearance. This is Age of Ultron. So now Tony is going to see a vision of the Avengers dead. And a massive invasion happening.
Why would she show him that?
She's just messing with his mind. That's what he fears the most, is his team dying. And that kind of fuels his paranoia for, like, why he does what he does in later Avengers things.
Doesn't Tony Stark, like, stay up for 36 hours at a time sometimes?
Sometimes.
He needs to get sleep.
How his brain is able to do that, I don't know.
Well, I mean, he doesn't. He has a heart that's made out of like electronics. Weirdly enough, I was like listening to some. Yay, we did it! I was listening to like some. You know, I was listening to that interview with The Rock about his movie and stuff. Then I ended up finding this video on The Rock and his eating plan and like how he stays energetic and stuff. I found it kind of interesting. But did you know that he has his own energy drink full of like amino acids, vitamin B, and you can buy it on Amazon. It's called like Zoa Energy or something.
All right, explain this to me.
I was thinking about trying it.
All our season pass characters are still there, yet our save file is gone? How does that work?
I don't know, honey.
Because you see at the bottom row, those are all the season pass characters. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man at the very bottom, different character packs.
When did you have this discussion with people on Twitter last night or this morning?
When I woke up like around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Like my alerts were crazy. My inbox, my email was giving me alerts.
So are you gonna make a video on it, or are you just gonna talk with people on Twitter?
I might do a podcast of it tonight. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do a podcast tomorrow. Previously on. Oh, I guess we'll just call it.
It is on a little world, a human world. They would wield its power. But our
Is that supposed to be Thanos?
as they never will.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He is ready to lead. And our force, our Chitauri, will follow. The world will be
Those people look weird.
That's a Chitauri.
yours. And the humans,
Aliens.
what can they do but burn?
So Thanos' first invasion was the Chitauris. So it all ties together.
What I find weird about Thanos is he is a Titan, so where are the other Titans in this universe?
Yes, we tried to find our save data on the PlayStation Cloud. It's gone. It's okay. We don't mind replaying it.
I like replaying. I was actually secretly hoping we could do the story again. I'm finally starting to watch Endgame, so I'm excited about that.
No, this doesn't do Endgame. This goes up to Age of Ultron.
No sign of Coulson.
Well, that's okay.
So it does all the single Avengers movies.
Agent Hill,
It
is
gets
that
me
you?
into Avengers and
Could I
movies.
get a little help here? I got locked in during the evacuation.
Dang it, Coulson. Sorry, sir. It looks like we've got work to do.
Oh, we can... Wait, can I be a different character now?
It's just weird. I mean, hey, you guys, it is not me that brought up DC this stream, just FYI.
Yeah.
I just, now that we've done that, opened that can of worms, though.
No rush to evacuate this place. Look what happened. I'm not even sure how this is even possible, but I'm actually kind of impressed.
Sir, is that really a priority right now?
I just feel weird, like, as a DC fan, it's weird to play as a government official on a superhero game because in DC, you don't really, the government hates the vigilantes.
Well, S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't really the government.
So much for a
Oh.
smooth evacuation.
S.H.I.E.L.D. and the government don't get along at all. That's why I like S.H.I.E.L.D.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but yeah, Amanda Waller represents the government in DC, and she's bad.
Yeah.
The government is the kind of a anti-hero in the DC universe. Not just the film universe, like the animated universe and everything like that.
Yeah, because they're always
some
doing stuff
shady
that
stuff.
is always evil. Like they're always crossing the line and working with bad people. And
Also, I mean, yeah, those people are bad from Arkham and Blackgate, but sticking bombs in people's heads, that's just messed up.
yeah, like they go beyond what even a supervillain would even think to do.
No, they think like supervillains. I'm sure, you know, some very twisted, like, bad guys in the DC universe would stick bombs in people's heads. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to... Maybe Joker would do it, just for a laugh. I don't know. Lex Luthor would do it. Especially to control people.
Fun to think about. We're
Yeah.
playing a Lego game. Luke is supposed to be happy.
Lego games are happy, yay!
See, it is not me that came up with dark topics today. Luke is in such a mood.
Do you have, like, can you come over here, hold the square button, and see if you, like, throw, like, any type of grenades or something? Like, usually, like, just hold the square button in, and then bring up this little cursor. Okay, you don't have anything that does that. Okay. Nope. No, shooting it is not going to do anything.
Oh, cute! Look at me!
Yeah, you're...
I'm in stealth mode.
No, that's not... You're posing. That's not...
That's my pose? That's a stupid... I'm on my stomach, on the ground.
Is that what happened when you hit circle?
No.
What happens when you hit circle?
I brought down people.
Oh. That was cool.
There.
You summoned people. Interesting.
I have more... Look at this guy. He's doing push-ups.
Yeah, I can use technology panels because I'm Director
Tech
Fury.
savvy.
Yeah, I'm tech savvy.
So, great to see everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's day is going great, and... I don't know what we just talked about. My opinion probably got me into trouble again, but hopefully we're done.
I can't get up there.
Next time, I'm just gonna tell myself, don't say your opinion, Amber.
Try to build something, honey. I can't get it. Nick Fury doesn't have agility. So you're gonna need to build something so I can get up there too.
What are you saying? Nick Fury's old? What are you saying here, Luke?
No, I'm just saying based on his Lego. Like...
Nope, you just said that he doesn't have agility. He's coming to your house to say something to you.
I mean, he is old.
Wow.
But...
Wow.
They're still doing the whole, like, Lego girl thing. Girls are able to double jump and they can wall jump.
Yeah, I know.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's always in Lego games. Didn't you know that in real life, Amber, as a girl, that you can double jump and jump higher than me?
I can do anything as a girl.
Yeah, there you go, see?
Girl power.
I cannot double jump.
I can jump higher than Michael Jordan.
Yep, because you're a girl.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can jump real high.
Okay, thank you.
I think about it every night and day.
Okay, yep.
Double jump and fly away.
Okay, that's enough.
Fine.
Maria Hill needs to be on that one? Oh, you need to move away from there. I have stealth abilities. Just get out of way of it. No, you don't have to drop out. You just move away.
I'm going to drop out because I can't see anything. So...
Oh, great. The guys you summoned are kind of bad.
Hey, Jacob! Whittinger, how's it going? Amber, your opinion is yours. If you get in trouble, it's people like acting like children. Well, thanks, Batman. I appreciate that. Does this game do flashback missions between the two movies?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
It does. Luke says yes.
We don't know.
What about Selvig?
Dr. Selvig read an energy surge from the Tesseract 4 hours ago.
NASA didn't authorize Selvig to go to test phase.
He wasn't testing it. He wasn't even in the room. Spontaneous event.
It just turned itself on?
Oh.
These are all clips from the movie.
Thank you, Sammy Bear. Says the other Titans are dead. Thanos is the last of his kind. No wonder he's so sad and angry.
Wait, is he throwing out...
He's the last of the Mohicans. He's the last one. It feels so sad.
Oh, they got rid of Coulson's really cool bazooka that he had in Lego Marvel.
Will Robert Pattinson's The Batman beat Tom Holland's new Spider-Man?
No.
Says John Cena? No way. No way on this universe. Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie is gonna beat most movies that have been around for years. It's gonna be so... It's gonna make so much money.
There's no way. Like, I mean,
if you guys haven't seen it, the movie is so good.
You have to remember, the reason why the Nolan movies did so well is it established itself with Batman Begins, and then The Dark Knight, exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
Batman Begins did not do that well. Batman Begins made like 500, 600 million worldwide, I think. Maybe less.
If
I don't remember.
the Batman was gonna succeed, it would have to bring in old Batman villains from another universe, like Danny DeVito's Penguin.
They've expressed return. Warner Brothers doesn't want them right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean...
Unless they're doing a red herring and saying that Danny DeVito and Michelle Pfeiffer aren't in the Flash movie. But...
Yeah, wasn't Michelle... Oh, no. I thought Michelle Pfeiffer played the mom in Ant-Man, no?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Who
Maybe that
can
was
who can
somebody
drive
else.
vehicles? Maria Hill can drive vehicles?
I can drive. I believe I can drive.
Okay, stop doing that.
Okay.
Go over to the car.
Where?
Hit circle in this, not triangle. Circle.
Circle? What
Yep.
planet is this on?
Just do it. You're gonna have to unlock the car. So, those different things that have popped up, you're gonna Go to Go to the things. No. Go to the blinking things and hit square. You're gonna have to do this every time you
This looks
hotwire a car.
hard.
You're fine.
I don't want to hotwire a car in real life, Luke. This looks hard. If this is what it's like.
Well, this is just how it works.
Oh, this isn't how you hotwire a car in real life, though.
No. Stand back. You're getting blown up. Sorry.
Guess that's one way to avoid getting a parking ticket. Maybe a little on the
Oh, everybody
expensive
can drive.
side.
Oh wait, no. Never mind.
Nick Fury, be careful!
Nick Fury don't need to be careful. So this is a shield base.
I think there's some snakes in that truck. Snakes in a truck.
Climbing. Looks like we couldn't shut it down. We ordered evac. Campus should be clear in the next half hour.
Sir, evacuation may be futile.
We should tell them to go back to sleep.
Okay.
I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
Nope. Never good words.
Give me your freedoms, and I'll take your money, and then we'll both be even because you'll lose both. That's how I make things better.
No. Stop yourself, Amber.
What? Just being real here.
I know, but don't. So what? We can break the car now? Oh, cool. I know Kung Fu because I'm Maria Hill. Oops. Sorry about that.
I'm Nick Fury. I'm furious. Cat scratched on my eye. Ugh. Honestly, it would have been better if it was Wolverine.
Yeah, well, you'll probably see Wolverine. I have a feeling that if they got if they got some really big characters back from previous Spider-Man movies, they'll be able to get Hugh Jackman back for 1 or 2 movies. Bet.
So if they got Doc Ock.
Yeah, if they got Green Goblin and Doc Ock back, they can easily get. It all has to do if he wants to do it. Now the reason why.
You've been watching too many old.
No.
Spider-Man
The reason why Ben is done is because Ben says he doesn't want to do any IP roles, and this comes from his friend Kevin Smith and
Who's
Matt
Ben?
Damon. Ben Affleck.
Oh.
He said right before Christmas that he is done with IP roles. He wants to focus on his original properties, like his things, like The Accountant and some other biopics that he's doing and some other things. So
I liked the Accountant movie.
Right.
It was a little scary though.
Well, right. That's why Keaton is back, because Bale doesn't want to do it. Bale was approached. Bale said no.
Why would Bale say no?
He doesn't want to. He's like, what are you going to do with my Batman? He says, no.
We're gonna make it cool. And...
No. I think Bale knows what's up.
I think Bale knows he's not drinking the Kool-Aid.
Bale was like, which is weird because he followed Keaton's example. Keaton left because he didn't want Batman to be uncool. But now I think he just cares about money.
Keaton is just going back.
Keaton backslided.
I feel like Keaton is happening what happened to us, where we didn't take money from anyone for our business for so long. We never had to ask for a thing, and then YouTube messed us up, and then we had to, you know, do the memberships and, you know, do all kinds of sponsorships with different companies. So it's like maybe Keaton, he was on the farm too long and he realized, I'm back to the last $2 or $3 on my savings.
No, we already.
I'm like,
no.
like
Keaton doesn't need money.
Well, then what in the world is he doing?
He owns several Pennsylvania steel companies.
Why would he do this?
I don't know.
Just seems really dumb.
I'm hoping that the script is good and he didn't let them like mess things up. But we won't know until December. I mean, leaks will happen before then. We'll find out leaks by October, most likely. Like after Pattinson's movie comes out, there'll be all kinds of leaks for the Flash you watch.
Yeah, but like to answer somebody's question, I don't think I mean, I think the Pattinson movie will be okay.
I think it'll be great, but I don't think it'll be...
But it's not going to be anywhere near
No.
as good as Spider-Man No Way Home. The
No.
movie was so good.
Nope. And that was
Like, they won't be able to make a better superhero movie in like 10 years. There's no way.
Probably
They can't. They won't be able to. For 10 years, you won't see a movie as good as that. It's just no brag, just fact. Just saying.
Fury, can you come over this way and
What?
no. Go over there. Go over there and use your attack abilities. There you go. I don't know how it can scan you when you're invisible like that, but
access granted.
Apparently it can. Woot! This was a fun little hub world. Now we're gonna do flashback stuff. I think.
Yep.
I think they're gonna do the first Iron Man movie first, or they're gonna do the first Avengers movie.
What makes me afraid is the guy who played Bullseye is the guy who's playing
What can I tell you about the Joint Dark Energy Mission Facility?
Penguin.
Well, it's classified top secret, so nothing, really. I can't mention that we're studying an object of potentially unlimited power called the Tesseract. And I can't mention that it's recently become active and we have to evacuate the entire facility. Really, I can't tell you any of that. And don't get me started on those Phase 2 prototypes.
So are we doing the Iron Man movie now? What is this?
I don't know.
If we can't control the Tesseract's energy, there may not be a minimum...
Or is this all Age of Ultron?
Make sure the Phase 2 prototypes are shipped out.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, Doctor.
Director, she reaches peak level.
We prepared for this, Doctor.
Oh,
Harnessing
Avengers
energy
1.
from space.
We don't have the harness. My calculations are far from complete.
Have you seen anything that might set this thing off?
The cube is a doorway to the other end of space, right? Doors open from both sides.
Oof. Loki's here.
Best character. And one of the best.
Sir, please put down the spear.
Oh, wow. So powerful.
I am burdened with glorious purpose.
So am I, Loki. So am I.
Here's Loki.
We're all burdened with glorious purpose. It's hard. It's hard being so glorious all the time. It's a difficult burden to bear, but someone's got to bear it.
Sir, those agents don't seem so friendly anymore. Did that guy just use mind control?
Are you up for this?
Yeah, we have to fight all these guys now. Whoop.
4, 3.
Yeah, chat. Affleck is in the Flash movie. We don't know how long he is, but Keaton's in a lot of the movie, like several arcs of the film, and then he's gonna go on to be in the Batgirl movie or series with J.K. Simmons. So Affleck's Batman world without Affleck, which is weird. So most likely what's happening is they're doing they're gonna get rid of their multiverse in one movie. Watch.
Yeah, the multiverse will be gone.
They'll destroy the multiverse in one movie. So you'll get cameos from like a lot of like past DC characters, but it like and DC actors, but it'd be just that, cameos. And then they'll probably wipe the slate clean. Just like what happened in Flashpoint, actually. Like if you think about it, Barry went back, saved his mom, and then he erased the universe where Kevin Conroy was Batman, and we got the what was that guy's name? Jason something as Batman, which people was hit or miss for. He was Batman for quite a while.
There was someone named Jason as Batman?
He was an Irish guy who played Batman, yeah. Or Scottish. I don't remember. He wasn't... he was just an okay Batman voice.
In the CW or?
No, in the animated film universe.
Oh.
There was a shared animated universe before Flashpoint, and then Flashpoint reset everything. Ooh, I can break gold with arrows?
They had Flashpoint in the Flash show, right? Where they went back in time to save his mom.
Kinda.
But they didn't do it the same.
I come with glass.
Jason Mora. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of him. He was okay.
May I?
Free from what?
They should have got
nothing.
Bruce Greenwood. He had
Well,
more emotion.
I guess we're talking about DC, but I'm just. May I just say, if I was gonna make a Flashpoint or a cool movie about time travel with the Flash,
Yes.
I mean, first of all, I would introduce like the way that they did in the Flash show, where they actually had Jay Garrick, where he meets other Flashes. I think that would be a more interesting. I think those should be one thing at a time. You're introducing like time travel and other Batmans and like all kinds of things. It's just like I would start with other Flashes first, but that would be me.
I agree. I think that they
Really?
should have had Grant, and they should have had the guy who played Jay Garrick, or Barry.
Yeah, like in the
Yep.
movie, in the cinematic universe. I think it would be very interesting to have.
Everybody says that Grant and the 90s Flash are going to make a cameo in Flashpoint, but it's like, they're probably not going to have a very big role.
I would have the first movie about time travel be all about the Flash characters. And Iris. I mean, I really wanted to see Iris from from the Snyder Cut. I'll never get to see Iris.
No, Iris is in it. She's in the Flash movie.
It just feels like there's... Why would Batman be in the Flash movie, though? It's just like too many people in the movie.
Because it has to do with what happens when he goes back in time. Messes everything up. So then how DC got rid of their multiverse in the 80s was Barry fused all the Earths into one.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And then they fought off the Anti-Monitor. Barry died. And then all the... How they cleaned the slate is all the heroes that were fighting against the Anti-Monitor, minus the heroes from the world that merged, all the other world's heroes died. Like, they...
But if you really think about it, like what Barry did by going back just to save his mom and having a whole bunch of people that potentially died, by being invisible and just disappeared.
Did you just say invisible?
Being disappeared because he destroyed those worlds.
No, you know what you said.
I mean,
you said
Barry
invisible.
Allen was basically like Thanos. Thanos snapped the other worlds. And so I have to say that the Reverse Flash had a very good point. Who's the villain now? Because Reverse Flash killed a couple people, but in reality, Barry Allen was more of a villain than anyone else because he actually destroyed whole worlds by just trying to save his mom. So in reality, he's labeled a good guy, but in reality, by going back to save his mom, he destroyed tons of people. So he is kind of a villain. I mean, the Reverse Flash had a terrific point right there.
So yeah, because everybody's like, well, since Marvel's doing the multiverse and DC's doing the multiverse, what can they do to shake things up? It's like DC's just going to destroy their multiverse, most likely. They'll forge a new Justice League. No, I'm serious.
They'll shake things up by failing.
Yeah.
By doing it worse. Oh, Marvel, you're doing a multiverse? We'll do you one better. I mean worse.
Technically, in terms of multiverse, like, entertainment, DC started it.
Yeah, they started it, but they'll
just
end
in the,
it by being the worst
not
ones.
just in the comics, like the CW, like the Crisis on Infinite Earths thing showed like tons and tons of Earths. It gave us the return of Brandon Routh as Superman, and a lot of stuff.
But that was such a great thing to have.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
One of my favorite parts of the Flash show in the multiverse was like seeing Jay Garrick played by...
I still need that. I am Loki.
That's great.
We have no quarrel with your people.
An ant has no quarrel with a boot.
You planning to step on us?
Sir, Director Fury is stalling. This place is about to blow. Brother.
Oh, Hawkeye becomes evil because he's possessed.
Yeah.
I remember that part, and like Black Widow had a really hard time fighting him because he was super awesome.
Why is he throwing the flowers?
I don't know.
Need these vehicles.
Oh. It's interesting how formidable of a character Barton is, though.
Hawkeye's a cool character.
Mm-hmm. You'd think just by turning him it wouldn't be that big a deal, but...
Yeah, probably Batman. They're gonna hit the reboot button. I mean, what else can you do? You can't keep going the direction that they're going because it might even be too late for them. I don't know. I mean, they really honestly thought that Zendaya and Tom Holland and Ned were going to not be respectful to the classic Spider-Man characters, and I mean, it was such a good movie.
Why would they think that?
Just based on the advertisement, probably.
Why would they go based on advertisement?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Because Warner Brothers isn't very smart. Most of the people that are in the executive field right now, they're not very talented. Not save and exit.
Yeah.
They got rid of their people with vision.
Yeah, they got rid of all of them.
Although, technically, I mean, I have to say, even though the Suicide Squad movie that came out last year didn't do well at the box office, it was a good movie. I like it more than the Suicide Squad movie from before, because James Gunn did show the source material a lot of respect, and he did show that he's a fan of it and actually knew what he was doing with the characterization and all this other stuff.
Didn't he do bad things?
Yeah, he's not a very moral person, but he's a very comic booky guy. And he has more plans for DC films, so. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. That means
thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate that.
When this video is copyright claimed, we earned a tip. Thank you.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Woo! Marvel perfected the multiverse. Well, I mean,
they showed it better on film.
They showed it better on film. They have not perfected it in their comics.
Yeah.
But you have to remember that DC hits the rebutton on their multiverse every, like, 15, 20 years. Like, they're known for their multiverse, and then they ruin it.
Basically, what you're saying is what they could do and somewhat salvage some kind of, like, dignity is basically what DC would do is just erase all the multiverses that have come before.
I mean, you
and
have
just say
to...
they never existed.
You have to understand how Flashpoint... Or, not Flashpoint. You have to... Well, yeah, you have to understand how both Flashpoint and Crisis on Infinite Earth ends when you go to the comics. It always merges the worlds into one. Although, in Flashpoint, which they did a little bit different for the New 52... Yeah, New 52, they created about 3 Earths. There was Earth 2, which was a more older Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman who end up falling at the hands of Darkseid, and then the newer generation takes over. And then you had the New 52, where all the mainstream heroes are younger. And they basically retcon, like, all of DC's past history with a brand new Earth.
What about Static Shock's Earth?
Retcon. Eventually he showed up.
That's another Earth, though, right?
Yeah, it was the Milestone Earth.
Yeah.
Eventually Static Shock showed up in the New 52, but it was during the Rebirth era, which was better. But Rebirth didn't last long because they did Heroes in Crisis, which was terrible.
I don't think I could do anything here.
Who are you? Are you just some guy?
Yeah.
You're seriously just some guy. That's funny.
I'm just gonna drop out because I can't figure out. I've already gone everywhere and I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do.
That's hilarious. Well, this is for Thor. That's where Stan Lee is, so we can't break him out.
Alright, thank you for the super chats, guys.
Whee.
Well, it makes me sad that Thanos is the last Titan.
It makes you sad that Thanos is
Marvel
the last
perfected the multiverse. Thank you for the super chat, Alex in cosplay.
I already read that super chat a while ago, though.
So Flashpoint won't do good, says Alex.
Probably not, no.
No.
If like, scoopers are citing that they're using the Matrix Resurrections as an example of what we're gonna see in the Flash movie, yeah, it's not gonna be good.
Alright, thanks for the super chat, Irene. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Captain Zach. Says K-Wing and K-Wife, the Queen, King and Queen of Let's Plays.
I don't know about
Thanks,
that.
Captain Zach. Batman says, I sent you a paragraph of a dumb Batman movie theory. Okay, I'm sure it wasn't dumb. I'm sure it was cool. Thank you, Batman. Oh, you smell your dad cooking and it's snowing outside. Oh, wow.
It's snowing? That's nice.
Awesome, Irene. That's great.
Lucky.
Discovery's gonna mash the reboot. I mean, somebody says, I feel like they should recast everyone. I feel like...
They're probably going to.
I mean, they probably will, but I...
Pew, 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 pew.
I mean, if you really think about it, Marvel did a really good idea. They had a good idea casting Tom Holland when he was very young because
They could have him be Spider-Man for longer.
It is better. Like Gal Gadot, although she looks really young, she's not that young. Like she's kind of older. She has kids, and like a lot of the people, like Batman is older. Like Ben Affleck is older. Like a lot of the people that were cast in the DC thing are older.
Robert Pattinson is younger.
Yeah, so Robert Pattinson is younger, so maybe they would start with his Batman and redo the whole thing.
The only problem is Pattinson said he doesn't want to do team-up movies with other heroes. He wants his Batman franchise grounded in more realism.
Okay.
In fact, there's a leak going around that the
weird.
superheroes that you see, like at the Halloween party or whatever, in his world, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, all those characters, they're comic book characters. They're not real superheroes. He's the only hero in his universe.
What?
Yeah. They're saying
what do you mean?
that the scene where they show like people dressed up as Superman and Wonder Woman, there's a Halloween party that's in the movie.
They're not real characters.
In his universe, this is just a rumor, but in his universe they're saying that those characters, all those other DC characters are comic book characters.
So you're saying
cartoons.
That in his reality, Wonder Woman is not real.
Right.
She's just made up a character.
Right.
That's really... I'm sorry, but that...
And the part of the reason why Matt Reeves did that is because of what Robert had a lot of conditions for becoming Batman.
Wow.
And one of those was he didn't want to do any, after seeing Justice League and BVS, he said he didn't want to do any team-up movies.
But Snyder Cut was amazing.
I don't think many people have seen Snyder Cut.
That's the whole problem. Like, everyone needs to see it.
Yeah, but Zach has moved on, and, you know, after Ben Affleck gets married to J-Lo, maybe he'll be up to do more Batman, but right now he swore off all IP roles. So we'll see what he does.
Somewhere in another alternate
Let's see how
Earth,
strong those
Snyder
shutters
Cut
really
came out
are.
in theaters, and we had a really cool...
We had Justice League 1 and 2, plus we had Ben Affleck's Batman movie and the Red Hood movie that fans wanted.
And there was no Wonder Woman 1984.
No Wonder Woman 1984, that's right.
They're
Checkpoint!
making a sequel to that movie.
Alright, Amber, you can mount that gun now if you want.
They're making a sequel to Wonder Woman 1984.
They are making a sequel to Wonder Woman 1984. It's Gal Gadot's last time in the role. She has, like... Some people are saying that her role in the Flash movie is going to count as one of her contracted things. She signed a 6-picture contract with Warner Brothers when she appeared in BVS. So she's done... technically, she only has like 2 movies left. So that would be the Wonder Woman sequel, and if she shows up in the Flash movie. And then she's done. Because they're going to have, apparently, like the Wonder Woman that you're going to meet in the Flash movie, like aside from Gal Gadot and possibly Linda Carter, is going to be the Brazilian Wonder Woman that's in the comics currently. And she'll be the new Wonder Woman going forward. Because they're going to establish a new Justice League. Light him up!
I want to see Wonder Woman and She-Hulk fight.
Want to see Wonder Woman and She-Hulk? Disney would have to buy those companies.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want them to. But you also want a better company to buy DC because AT&T wrecked it. Because they created Warner Media.
DC could have worked on its own.
Did you know before
itself.
Warner Media was not a thing? Warner Brothers, DC Comics, all that other stuff were like separate.
Yeah.
And then they made like a joint division to control everything.
Then
That's
I
when
think
it all
that's
got
the
messed
problem.
up. Yep, Warner Media is what messed everything up.
Yeah, Warner Media is not working.
Because they were all different branches before, and then Warner Media kind of merged everything together.
It would have been better if they had to ask permission from DC Comics to use the characters.
They used to have to.
That's what would have been better.
They used to have to, and then they had to consolidate with DC, and a DC person would be there to work with them.
Yep, that would have been way better.
When Warner Media was created, I think like around 2017, 2016, 2017, you know, they didn't really have to work with that closely with DC anymore. Because Warner Media was like this company that did everything. The comics,
they ruined everything.
Video
at
games,
once.
TVs. Warner Media is also responsible for why we didn't get a lot of Batman or superhero video games like after Arkham Knight.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Luke, you're making me feel sad about comics and movies.
That's why, I mean, I know some people are scared about Discovery, but I think Discovery is going to be very good.
I have a feeling. Let's do one more level.
Oh noes!
Nick Fury.
Fury's fine.
He just rolled out of the plane and kept going.
Oh yeah.
The Tesseract is with a hostile force. Hill?
A lot of men still under. Don't know how many survivors.
Down the general call. I want every living soul not working rescue looking for that briefcase.
Roger that.
As of right now, we are at war.
Woo! That guy's like awkward Slurpee in the background. Da-da.
Does Nick Fury have superpowers? Because he just rolled out of a plane that crashed and then kept shooting at people.
Maybe he's a Skrull. No, that's later.
Oh wow.
Nick Fury is just awesome. He just survives things because he's Nick Fury.
Okay.
You don't question it. He's just Nick Fury.
Don't question the Fury.
Oh, we did not get superhero status. Ouch. Agent Williams. Hawkeye.
So when Discovery takes over, are
May.
they gonna fire a bunch of people that have been making poor decisions?
Mm-hmm. Those people have been looking for a new job since last year when the announcement was made. They made some pretty big stink on social media about
How do they know they're gonna get fired?
They didn't even know that they were being bought.
I think you will talk.
AT&T didn't even tell Warner Media that they were selling them.
That's funny.
I know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We need you to come in. Are you kidding? I'm working.
Barton's been compromised.
Let me put you on hold.
That's one of the best scenes.
That is one of the best scenes, yeah.
She's like, this guy's giving me everything.
Barton's been compromised, so in comes Black Widow.
You get the big guy.
She's like, you gotta go get Hulk.
This was actually a great scene, too.
Hey, big guy.
I assume the whole place is surrounded.
Just you and me.
Who are you?
I'm here on behalf of S.H.I.E.L.D. We need you to come in.
What if I say no?
This has the potential energy to wipe out the planet.
What does Fury want me to do? Swallow it?
It emits a gamma signature that's too weak for us to trace. There's no one that knows gamma radiation like you do.
Just you and me.
Looks like there were some other people there.
Yeah, there was.
I got me one. I got me one.
Oops.
The rest is up to you.
They added some fun humor in this.
Tower is about to become a beacon of self-sustaining clean energy.
Sir, Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on the line.
I'm not in. I'm actually out.
Sir, I'm afraid he's insisting.
Gross fine, Jarvis.
Levels are holding steady, I think.
Of course they are. I was directly involved. Which brings me to my next question. How does it feel to be a genius?
Well, I wouldn't know that now, would I? Maybe you should ask that arc reactor of yours.
Sir, the telephone. I'm afraid my protocols are being overridden.
Pepper Potts. Cool
So
beans.
cute. Oh.
Yeah,
I
this
know.
game is actually crazy cheap right now.
I was surprised to see Pepper and Tony like with a little family in Endgame. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, they got married or engaged in Spider-Man Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
And then when he came back... Oh no, we don't want to do that. No, we don't answer Coulson. Just break stuff. Ah! Because if we answer Coulson, then we're going to have to go into the next level. So, they were kind of clever with this. Like, the hub world and stuff like that actually is New York City. This is just, like, kind of mini fun little levels that show you more of the MCU universe. So
yeah.
You can literally break anything you want.
I like how they made Pepper Potts like super shy in the first Iron Man movie, and then as the movies go on, she becomes a little bit more confident, and then until she becomes the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, she and Tony like end up getting married. It's kind of cute.
Yep, I like their romance. They're very cute together. I also like how the actress, in order to not upstage Robert Downey Jr., would take off her shoes so that she wouldn't be too tall.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
She's taller than him, so...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the reason why she was always barefoot is because, like, she didn't...
Oh, she
you know.
wanted to make sure she didn't look taller than him, so he
Yeah.
wouldn't look, like, unmanly or something.
Yep. I thought that was kind of funny. How do we answer Coulson, anyway?
Yeah, they said, like, that Tom Holland and Zendaya are actually, like, only... I don't know, either she's an inch taller than him,
Shouldn't you answer that?
or he's an inch taller than
Be
her.
serious. Phil sounds pretty shaken.
Phil. His first name is Agent.
His first name is Agent.
Like, they're almost the same height in real life, but because Zendaya always has heels and stuff, that's why she looks way taller than him all the time.
Oh, we have to answer the phone.
Whereas even when I wear heels, I don't even come up to... Like, I don't even come up to Luke's shoulder even wearing heels.
Nope.
I have to step on, like, a step stool or the stairs. Like, if I want to, like, look at Luke in the eyes or something, like, I have to, like, stand on some stairs.
Can I sit on the couch?
Yeah, I
See
can
there?
sit on the couch.
Little eye contact right there.
Yeah, usually I'm
You've
like...
reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark. Please leave a message.
This is urgent.
Then leave it urgently.
Leave it urgently. Oh, there he is.
Security breach.
Mr. Stark?
Phil, come on in. We're celebrating.
Wait, is that really Gwyneth Paltrow's voice, or did they change it?
No, I think that's her
Is
voice.
this about the Avengers? Which I know nothing about.
The Avengers Initiative was scrapped.
I don't know.
I thought, and I didn't even qualify.
Does...
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, apparently I'm volatile, self-obsessed, don't play well with others.
That I did know.
Yeah, it doesn't sound...
It does sound like her a little bit.
A little bit, but it doesn't...
It probably is.
It doesn't quite. Maybe it's like... It's weird hearing the voice without seeing the person. Like, it was weird seeing, I don't know. It was weird hearing Scarlett Johansson's voice without seeing her. It was like, kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess I have to be Agent. I mean Phil. Phil! Phil can break things that are... that. Da-da-da. Yeah, this game only covers Avengers and Age of Ultron. They never made another Lego Avengers game. Even though it sold pretty well. But like I said, there were a lot of problems at Warner Media. So a lot of games didn't really get made. They did do the Lego Marvel 2 though. So maybe someday they'll do Lego Avengers. I'm really surprised they haven't.
Oh, only mechanics can help.
Wait, I can fix this? Oh wait, no I can't. I can fix it, yes. I'm a mechanic. I can fix this.
Coulson has his pose like he's waiting for orders. He has a Boba Fett pose.
Yep.
Coulson has the same pose as Boba Fett. Hands crossed in front of him, waiting.
Why aren't we destroying Tony's penthouse?
I don't know, because we destroy everything.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I get that it's a Lego game, but this is Tony's penthouse. This is where he lives. You can do that.
Access granted.
Now what are you beating up?
Sorry. I was practicing shooting at the wall.
Well, how did that work? Pretty good. I got this.
I need you to look this over as soon as possible.
Official consulting hours are between 8 and 5 every other Thursday.
This isn't a consultation.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to the code. Oops.
All of this.
Alright, I'll try to...
Ah! Yellow! Yellow! Also yellow. Oh.
That one, I think. And then the top.
This is it. This
Oh, they did do the email thing.
Okay, I'm going to take the DC tonight.
Sort of.
You have homework.
What email thing?
Nothing. Captain America! Oh. So we're actually going to do this tomorrow, but it's going to play a cutscene.
Poor Captain Steve Rogers. A man at a time. I mean, literally. Back when he first became Captain America, he had so many adventures and faced such incredible foes. I wonder if the future will be any different for him. Anyway, Cap had many strange adversaries, but none were as dangerous as the Red Skull and Arnim Zola. It's a good thing that he had help from Peggy Carter and his best friend Bucky Barnes.
It's because he's Bat Nick Fury, DC.
Yeah, that's funny.
Poor Fisher guy. That's right, Charles. I hope to get this game one day. Awesome, Irene. This game is cool. Definitely Alaros. Oh! Excelsior! Oh!
No!
Stan!
Stan got flattened.
People want a Lego Infinity Saga. I don't know what that means. This is our cereal.
It'd be Avengers 2 is what they want.
Oh, right. Infinity War.
Yep. So we'll be starting with Captain Rogers tomorrow. That's cool.
Lego games on sale right now. Dirt cheap, says United Drive.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
So Captain Rogers tomorrow, sweetheart?
Captain Rogers tomorrow. That's right. And you can see, look, all the DLC and stuff is available. Whoop, whoop. There's also, there's a Civil War is in this, but it's like a special DLC level. I don't really remember where it is. It's around. There's Ant-Man.
Oh, we can go in
Doctor
any
Strange.
order?
Yeah, this is all DLC. This is Black Panther.
So we can go to those places in any order?
Yep. Yep. Okay, cool. That was fun. Save and exit. Yoink.
Yeah.
Yoink, 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 yoink. Yeah, this game had a lot of content to it. It was pretty good. No, it doesn't have all the Marvel movies. It just has some small DLC levels for like Civil War, Doctor Strange, and I think Ant-Man, and that's about it.
That's such a great logo right there. It stands out.
Oh yeah, the Avengers logo is pretty cool. It's hard to believe that this was just like a C group before the MCU. Like the Avengers were not that recognized as like a superhero team compared to the Justice League. They just weren't.
That's amazing.
The Justice League for about 40 years was mainstream thanks to things like the Super Friends, the Adam West Batman show, going all the way back to the 60s. Like, the most popular Marvel team was the X-Men for 30 years.
That's amazing.
The Avengers was always C-list. So the fact that they took properties that weren't even that well known anymore, and they brought them up to billion-dollar blockbuster is very impressive.
Very cool.
Alright, so anyway, guys and gals, that does it for the first episode of LEGO Avengers. Tomorrow this will be at 5 o'clock. At 8 o'clock is going to be Young Justice. So if you want to watch that, cool. I'm going to go have dinner, and then we'll meet back here for that.
Yay!
Yeah!
Alright, guys and gals, thanks for watching, and I'll make sure not to have my stream before this go too long.
Yep, and thank you guys so much for the super chats. This video will be content ID'd by Disney because of the Avengers music, so we really appreciate that, as well as Avenger clips. This series is going to be a labor of love, so if you can remember to become members or super chat, that would be fantastic. Up until we get to the free play section where we will be shutting off the music. So, yeah. Alright, guys. See you on Young Justice in a little bit. God bless and happy gaming. Peace!
See ya!